did the wrong one.
That's okay.
Good afternoon, everybody. This is Scott DeCamp with CatchMark. I already screwed up our intro music using something else that was requested. We'll get that on the way out. But anyhow, we're here at the Whitehall Robotics Media Day. I have to say, first robotics media day we've ever had, so you guys are in select company. We have here with us Molly Bita. Welcome.
Hi.
Hello.
Thank you.
We have Amelia Chen.
Hi.
Hello. And we have Owen Bass,
Hey.
who's a podcast regular now because he was also on during tennis season.
Guess so, yeah.
So welcome, guys. Hopefully you're having a good time at the media day. What's been the best part so far?
Shooting the hype video. It's been pretty fun. Yeah.
You guys, you almost got your brains kind of squished out in
Yeah,
that. And you're,
a little bit.
I don't want to give away too much of it, but
Yeah. It was, that could have turned out bad, I guess.
sparks were flying at
that's
this.
true.
We'll just
That's
say
true.
that too. But
Yeah.
so tell us a little bit about yourselves, if you would, each of you. You know, what grade you're in, when you started getting into robotics, and why you do it.
Well, I'm a senior. I started in middle school for robotics. I took a year off for basketball. It was a mistake. Went back to robotics, and I've been doing it all of high school. And I've been on build team and drive team for most of it.
Who wants to be next?
I'll go.
Go ahead.
I'm also a senior. I started robotics, I think, in 7th grade, and I've done almost everything on the team, but right now I'm doing programming.
Okay, cool.
I started robotics in middle school with our middle school team, and I'm kind of like a jack of all trades, master of none. I've done a lot on this team, some being like strategy, programming, dabbled in art and design, really wherever I'm needed, and I like it. So.
Good deal. So I heard you guys just had a competition. When was that? Where was it? And how'd it go?
It was this past weekend at Berrien Springs. It went all right. We ended up not in a place we really wanted to be, but us ourselves, we performed really well. Our robot was working good, how we wanted it to. So that was a big plus. So yeah.
Yeah, this competition went a lot better than most of our first competitions of the
Yeah.
season ago. So we're really looking forward to our next one and hopefully going to states.
Well, Molly showed me a stream, or a piece of the stream, and I got to say, that's pretty well done. That stream was really good, high quality. I mean, how cool is it to kind of go back and be able to watch that?
Oh, it's super cool, especially when you can find matches from like when Courtney was on the team, or matches from when we were at Worlds in 2019. So you can find a lot of cool like archive footage, I guess you could call it. So
Yeah,
it's pretty
that's cool. Yeah. So where are the state finals at then?
They're at SVSU every year.
Okay. So that's the goal,
Yep.
trying to get there.
The goal is Houston, but you know.
Yeah.
The nationals, yeah.
That's
Worlds.
that's what we're
Worlds, yeah,
Worlds
the
are in
Worlds.
Houston,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
Man, and even beyond nationals, you're talking about worlds. Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So how realistic is that for any robotics group? I know it's different, maybe depending on the school, the history, probably funding probably plays in all that, right? Because I know Molly was saying when she came in here, didn't want to give away your secrets, but I'm sure that plays into it with people who maybe have more resources.
Yeah, it definitely does. Our team, is very frequently on the edge of getting to go to state. We frequently almost qualify and then don't quite make it, but we're hoping that we'll be
That's
able
just
to
for
this year.
states too.
Yeah,
Worlds is we've
only gone once.
and we got a little lucky. It kind of depends on if we get carried there. But yeah, that's for teams that are, they have a lot more funding, better resources, and we're just there to have fun and build relationships. So that's what's important to us.
But I'd say given the resources and things that we have, we do really well. Like last year we upgraded our drivetrain system, which was like a very costly expansion, but Amelia has done a fantastic job doing the programming for that. And I'm like super happy that we got to take that step with our team.
So how would you describe robotics to just the average person, like me, the average person? So how do you describe that?
It's not BattleBots.
Yeah.
It's not BattleBots.
I think that's what people think,
Yeah,
though.
Yeah,
Everyone
no, BattleBots
thinks.
is cool though.
Yeah, it's more. There are a lot of teams. It's a lot bigger than people think. Probably.
There's 512 teams in Michigan.
Yeah,
Like,
and
that's a lot.
That's a lot of teams.
every competition has 40
anything.
teams. All the robots are like the size of like a small table, like almost 3 by 3 feet. So they're big robots, and there's I mean, it's a lot of fun. There's tons of teams there, and it's a full weekend, nonstop, just playing, doing matches and stuff. So
Yeah, and we take a few months before our first competitions to build our robots. And our team especially, like, we do a lot for building our robot, but we also do a lot for like becoming a family and working well together. And robotics is really good because you can build relationships with a lot of different people.
yeah.
Now, how long do those matches generally take? How long do they last?
A match is 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yeah.
2 minutes and 30 seconds. And you're with 2 other teams. There are 2 alliances of 3 teams each. And you're working together to score points in a certain way. Every year there's a new game. So whoever has the most points at the end wins. So
I know I'm taking it down the BattleBots road again. Are you trying to destroy everybody else or what?
no.
Or is that another misnomer?
Yeah, no, definitely not destroying other bots, but just kind of. If you do destroy other bots, you get a little penalty. So that's
A
not
little
great. Yeah, but
So you talk about team bonding. What are some of the things you do related or outside of this that really helps with chemistry and just so you can work together better?
So we always do a lot of like team building stuff towards the beginning of the season. In years past, we've done like overnight kickoffs to get to know everybody really well and to spend a lot of time with each other because we know that we will be later in the season. Other than that, like we spend a lot of time with our sub teams. Since most of us go to the same school, we already know each other, but robotics like really helps like build those relationships more.
Yeah. Besides that kind of stuff, and obviously the competitions, what would you say is the highlight of your season? What would be a highlight of the season? Like any certain trips, any overnights, anything like that there that you guys do?
I'd say last year when we went for EI at States, that was quite a lot of fun because us, like, our senior class has never been to States as a robotics team, so that was a good experience for all of us.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
yeah, we had a presentation. We qualified for an award, and we got to go to States to present. So that's what that was all about. Yeah.
So Owen talked about playing, or the other sports, tennis, playing basketball for a little bit. What about you, Molly, and you, Amelia? What are your other activities that you guys do?
I'm involved with soccer. I'm a goalie for our soccer team, and I've been doing that since I was, like yay high. I've been doing it for a while, so it's something I enjoy.
I don't play any sports, but I do like a lot of extracurriculars. Like I do National History Day and National Honor Society and our school's GSA. Like I'm involved in a lot outside of robotics, but not any sports. So.
In band?
Yeah,
No. Yep.
I'm in marching band.
Yeah, so yeah, my and my daughter too. She's in 7th grade. She's in drama and stuff, and I know your mom directs a lot of those.
Yeah.
So that's cool. But how would you describe? Is it your? Do you call her a coach or is it more? What do you call Ms. Jura?
Yeah, she's our coach.
And what is she like? She seems like she's got a ton of energy, a ton of ideas.
Personality, we like her though.
Yeah.
She's quite fun.
How would you describe her?
Probably one of the most caring people I know. Honestly, she's a very like big heart, understanding, more of like a mom to most than a coach, I'd say. So
Yeah.
yeah,
She's kind of everything we could ever ask for.
yeah, she's kind of like a superwoman.
Yeah. She's just amazing at everything she does, and I couldn't ask for a better coach. So
What does she teach?
Science, chemistry,
Chemistry,
mostly, I think.
math.
get a little math.
And how different is she in school than she is maybe in robotics, or is she pretty much the same person?
Well, I haven't actually had her as a teacher.
No, I haven't either. But
I have for one semester. She's very similar in school, but she definitely has a lot more energy when it comes to robotics because she's very passionate about the program.
Yeah, and I think that's a good thing.
Yeah. We've also known her since like middle school because when you're on the middle school teams, you're kind of like around the high school teams, so you get to know like the kids on the team or people's brothers and sisters that come to competitions. So you just get to know everyone like around it. So
The name RoboSharks. Do you guys like it?
I think it's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean,
There's a lot of teams that don't have like mascots, and it's really cool that we can have one.
I think it's cool having a
Yeah,
mascot.
We can have a cool mascot.
I do.
yeah. The only thing is people get a little confused when they know we're the Vikings, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're
Wait a minute,
sharks.
sharks.
So, but
Yeah.
no, it's
Does
pretty
someone wear the shark costume at all
Yeah.
times?
That would be
Well-
Seth or Blake.
yeah,
That would be Seth or Blake.
yeah. So running around, dancing, doing whatever, getting the crowd hyped up.
Yeah.
That's cool though. When you talk about crowds, what kind of crowds do you get? Like if you compare it to any other event, like a tennis or
Oh,
or a
for
band
real.
competition or anything?
For tennis, there's nothing
Yeah.
there for tennis. It's just parents at tennis, but it's full bleachers. Like
High school bleachers.
high school
well,
bleachers. Almost every seat's filled. Like there are
Yeah.
hundreds of people there.
You have to rush in the morning and save seats. Like
Yeah.
that's how busy it is.
How intense are the spectators in robotics?
They're noisy.
Yeah, they get
They're
loud.
noisy.
Yeah, it
Think
gets
our
intense.
section's bad. Noisy.
Yeah, so
That's pretty cool. So, are there intimidating environments that you've been in? Just because, I mean, I know that might sound weird, but same thing for sports teams when they go in. Sometimes one gym might be a little louder, maybe heckling than others. Or you don't see that in robotics, maybe.
well in robotic, yeah, everyone's super respectful and
Supportive of each other,
Yeah.
probably.
there are stressful situations though, because I mean I'm on drive team, so I'm like out in front of everybody performing. Well, yeah, driving the robot.
Right,
so,
right.
I mean, sometimes it's stressful, but I get used to it, so I just kind of ignore everyone the best I can. But
Any other thoughts that you guys have on this? And what are some of the other finer points of robotics that, we're trying to educate people, myself included?
It's an expensive thing. It's
it is
really-
very expensive.
Is it?
But
Intimidating.
thankfully, we do have a lot of
We do have a lot
funding
of
from
good
our-
sponsors.
Yeah, it's sponsors and funding from our school, so we're lucky for that. But definitely not battle bots. That's the one.
Not
that's the
battle,
main
but
thing.
that's like the thing for to get honed in on.
Yeah, I would suggest for anyone watching to go look up some robotics competitions to really see what it's like, because whenever someone comes up to me and talks about robotics, they have no idea what it actually is. So I think just getting a little taste of what it looks like and kind of what we're doing would be helpful. Just to
Is that frustrating when people, to a point when people are like, keep saying or thinking that it's something it's not?
a little bit, but I mean, I just kind of wish that more people were interested in it.
Well, do you have anything that you would call like a home competition or no?
No.
What's the closest venue that you're in?
Usually
not.
we're not going this year, but
Yeah.
usually there's a competition at Orchard View.
Yeah.
But this year our next competition that we have scheduled is in Midland. So
Okay.
it's a little far.
Yeah. Are all of them pretty far though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much. Except
I was just trying to get fans there, guys.
There's one, if you're interested, there's a bunch of teams from, like the team out of Muskegon, Mars, they're at West Michigan, which is at Allendale, downtown campus. So that's interesting for people. All admission is free too. So if you want to.
So the Allendale, are you talking about the GVSU or no?
No, I'm talking about the Pew campus downtown.
Oh, the Pew campus downtown, right? The one, I think it's their campus though,
It's
right?
it's free admission.
But it's downtown
If you're
Grand Rapids.
interested in a fun event.
When is that?
I think it's the 14th to 16th.
That sounds right, yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think that's what
Yep, just trying to, people who might be interested in seeing it.
Muskegon's supposed
Sounds
to be
like-
a really competitive event, so if you want to check that out.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also live streamed on
Yes.
Twitch, and then they have probably some other places you can see
Yeah.
it. So
Oh, that's cool, guys. So, any other thoughts before we sign off on this podcast?
I don't think so.
No.
Well, keep up the great work. Sounds like a lot of fun, and yeah, it's cool stepping out of your comfort zone for some, like, because there's people who just don't know anything about it, and it's cool to see people who are going to go out and try that kind of stuff and give it a shot and get educated on it. So, best wishes to you guys the rest of the way, and I'm going to hit the right sign off music this time. All right.
All right.
All right. Good luck the rest of the way, guys.
Thank
you.
you.
Yep.